Welcome to another session of Endless Legend. I'm going to be continuing my Forgotten playthrough, an ironically memorable faction, I think. And we still have to defeat armies, apparently, for our main quest, even though we've defeated 3 on 3. There must be a bug, I guess. Anyway, speaking of bugs, let's squash them. Let's make sure that our guardians are all there in case there triggers another fight for the story. Last time I was a bit surprised by that, lost a couple more units than I really needed to. Let's merge all these armies. Let's move the bugs here. Oh, sorry, move the army there, next to the bugs. We can upgrade this hero again, but yeah, I guess we improve unit production on our city. And let's attack first with our overpowered Neros. Yeah, they ran away. Go figures. I guess I shouldn't have tagged all my armies in that fight. I wasted my attack points there. Oh well, not the end of the war. I do want a few more Scythers in general. Do I have some Scythers on my main army? No, I don't. We can move... We can generate some more mists over here. We need more Hyperion for a Scyther, basically. I guess we're going to wait a couple of turns. We're going to make sure to attack this army immediately. Basically, Neuros, this water titan, seems just slightly overpowered, actually, to me. It seems very, very strong. Not Titan, but Guardian. It seems like basically a super unit, to be honest. Like, I struggle to see how I'm supposed to beat that thing. I'm gonna keep this army out of it. What happened? I failed to complete this quest. Okay, whatever. Let's just attack with these units first. My idea being I can probably beat this army using only my like Guardian here, and also Militia and the hero. Okay, look at this ridiculous wave attack. It like killed 2 units in one strike, like 400, like what the hell? How is this so good? This is completely busted. Build the Water Titan, basically. Oh, Guardian. Like, look how much damage it does! It's completely filthy. It has a weird water blob thing. Yeah. So come on, now this has to trigger the quest. Okay. At last the Forgotten comes out of the shadows in the temple ruins in Euroland, with Zima crush this traitor. Master Deceivers, minus... So we get lots of cool stuff. We get minus 100% dust on Forgotten Hero. We get Temple of the Earth's Core. And we get Sable Deceiver. A new hero, I guess. Well, we have to... And we also... There's Temple of the Earth's Core is great. So we need to just find this temple ruins quickly. Over there. And we should unassign hero and then reassign Zima. Even though Zima is a spy for us. Let's check our infiltrations. Where's Zima? We can actually steal something of her. Or we can steal vision, I guess. Okay, whatever. She was partially wounded. This is a lot of information to get for just one spy activation. We know a lot about Red's Empire now, which we otherwise wouldn't. And also about their army movements. Now we're going to assign Zima to this army, because we want to complete the quest. Where is she? Yeah. It's time for a reckoning, basically. Now, given that we're doing so well with that quest, I don't think we need extra territories to win. We can also get the Temple of the Earth's Core to win. But look at how our economy is just taking off. So I wonder if we should just try and sue for peace. Get the lumber mill, I guess. Oh, we have the new city. Oh yeah, we have upgraded better than bad, never mind. We should get all those. We get Plow Factory first, I guess. Then we get Caravanserai next, yeah. So, do we want to have peace with Let me see what they want for a truce. No, don't want a truce. That's interesting. They're being completely whipped, so it's kind of interesting that they're so eager to die. Okay, we know about their army movements, so we know that they have some armies near our territory. An extra guardian. Yeah, I do sort of want to move my guardians a bit defensively then. Or at least I'll build more armies in my territories. Here I have a cipher of this army, and I have a pretty strong army there, so don't have to worry too much. I'm gonna save up dust to get the dust from the distillery, so I can get the distillery, so I can get the final upgrade. Let's search here. I do have Zima in my army. I do. That's stupid. Alright, well. What else is on the stupid unspoiled ruins? Oh, Yubadan is over there. Never mind. Wrong temple. Completely misfired there. Yeah, so we're gonna go to this temple, just get our quest. We don't actually have to. I guess we can just use our guardians for this. Again, this thing is just silly, so I think it should have no problem like washing away our foes here. Quite literally. His guardians are just kind of stupid in some ways. Yeah, they made short work of those armies. Kind of surprised that Greed is so eager to fight us, if we're winning so much. You know, surely they would have learned at some point, you know. All of these units have lost their action points, I think. No, only the other one here. Okay, this is just a quest army. Should be no problem. I think Guardians basically change how combat works completely because they're so powerful that they mean that your basic armies are just kind of that, just kind of basic. Not very powerful comparatively. I just want to move my Guardians here in case the final fight proves to be quite challenging, in which case I want all the forces I can get. We can patch up this army first. And then we talk. And now here it is. And this is Ala Sabor. Who is she again? Who is she? Oh, whatever. Well, I guess we'll figure out at the end. No, seriously, who is this? Because I'm kind of scared, but okay. They have good weapons. Not excellent weapons, but good weapons. And we don't have our best commander. We have a decent commander, Zima. You know, it could be better. Now we have these amazing, with these things, it should be no problem. Like, look at how much damage it's about to do. This is just filthy. I one-shot their army? You're kidding me! Oh my goodness. Yeah, Water Guardian is just actually silly. It negates combat per se. If I was playing a multiplayer match, maybe I'll just remove this thing. So the units leveled up. We get a new hero, and actually we get multiple new heroes. So Forgotten who masterminds Zero's kidnapping and torture as part of okay. My co-conspirators are free and enraged. The truth was cold and brutal. It was Arla, co-conspirator's soulmate. You were weak, she rasped. I made you strong. Dying, she clutches me. Never forget, anything, anyone is a weapon. We are the power. And she does. So we actually get a lot of new heroes now. That's pretty cool. And we get Master Deceivers, which means we don't lose as much per. What is that? We don't lose as much upkeep costs. We don't have as high upkeep costs on heroes. And because we have Vision of the Empire, we just assign all of our new heroes. That's pretty cool. Let's get all the infiltration skills. So we get a lot of bonus infiltrators thanks to our quest line, which is pretty cool. Let's find their capital. Where is it? Oh yeah, Sonder. Yeah. So it turns out the character we left behind was the traitor. Kind of an anticlimactic ending, but whatever. We got nice bonuses, so yay. I don't think of this beforehand, like using my vision to have additional infiltrators. Though we kind of don't need that many infiltrators at this point. Kind of doing really well as is. I guess we can steal dust. What we can do is use our infiltrators to reduce their morale, making it a lot harder for them to defeat us. I'm just going to bounce some of my Guardians over to this territory. I don't need all of them. I just need the blue Guardian because it's busted. Yeah. It's just so good, so good. so good. That's obscenely powerful, actually. I might as well take their capital. Maybe they'll want to negotiate at that point, you know. Dumbasses. Okay, here we've gotten a new territory. Oh, this is old territory, never mind. Yeah, so my sort of, my experiment of playing on very few bases, because I felt restricted and I couldn't really expand, really paid off. Oh, I shouldn't have split my dust. I'm saving up my dust for the Dust River Distillery, basically. At that point, we'll definitely get the economic victory really quickly. And also, we get the final victory quest now, if we want to go for that. So once you complete your quest, you get the victory quest. Alright. Just get extra stats, and then we can go for extra happiness. Let's reactivate die. Okay, we can go to the dust lights. Okay. Okay, we completed this, and there's an opening to a deeper, darker ruin. A fissure into the body of Mother Auriga herself. So we have to discover this the hard way. So we have to make sure there are no enemy armies in the region in the end of 5 turns, including minor faction armies. We get this exceptional alloys, which is good, you know, but at this point in the game, we're not that interested. Let's start sieging. Let's just auto this fight. It's going to be so easy. We want to reassign her as a spy and, you know, use a different hero. But yeah, that's not bad either. So they have a lot of warriors surrounding us here, but I think we're okay. As long as they don't have the water titan, that'd be awful. Titan, Guardian, you know, same. Weird guy. We got kind of lucky that we found the right temple immediately. Kind of funny. Actually, instead of the Dust River Distillery, maybe I just want to get the Serum of Italy to make sure my units never die. Because I'm getting the dust victory anyways. I don't have to rush, you know. Speaking of rushing. In the meantime, I do have to kind of worry about, you know, just being invaded. So the Serum of Italy might be worth picking up for that reason. I think maybe we do want to attack right away. And I think I will attack right away. I think we can take them. Yeah, we might as well auto. Oh, we lost units? I would never have lost units, what the hell. We can make her a better warrior though. Wait, what happened? Oh, she's been exfiltrated. Yeah, we lost more units than we should have, because the AI is done. We can unassign Ziyama and reassign our actual combat hero. Clearly, whatever. How long will it take to get... let's get the central market here, flower factory, those are all good. Get food here. Yeah, that's a Koron's alright. We don't actually have to upgrade these cities, I don't think. We just need to make sure that our main cities remain powerful. They have the Guardian there. I'm starting to fear for my security. Let's make sure we have some Guardians to fight the Guardians. Just build random units. I should have saved up for the serum. Oh, we're getting them next turn anyway, so okay. I almost want to move this army back up here, because we have our powerful Neros defending that region. Do I still have the pixie stuff? Yeah, I do. Oh, I still have to crush that army. Ugh. See, expanding is terrible. Never do it. And we have basically everything on the 0. They're pillaging a lot of our stuff. That's okay. Maybe we should try and be at peace with them. Now I don't have to get the serum that badly because we're not fighting that much, so let's get the dust-driven distillery. And in a couple of turns we should get the economic victory. We can also go for this quest victory. Now I trust the AI enough to auto this fight. I don't trust the AI very much, but I do trust enough to auto this fight. And this fight. Ugh. Should move over here. Yeah, it's very important that you don't put your units over the ice, because then they the ice melts and then the units sink at the end of the turn. So yeah, awkward. Ready. Actually, the battle kind of started. I didn't think about doing that. So yeah. Hopefully, this Wind Guardian is any amount of good. And it might not be. There's Stun, Teleport, Winter Wind, Blood Rage. Yeah, actually this Guardian is not that strong. Oh no, it's got surrounded. Not that I care too much, I think this Guardian is pretty trash, but okay. Let's just attack that one. Maybe I want to bounce it back so it starts being surrounded so hard. Yeah, it looks like that fight was okay to get into, but it didn't really gain us anything. It didn't really gain... Yeah, it wasn't really that valuable to do that. Also, this Guardian is not so good, turns out. Even though it has very high defense, it doesn't actually add that much to our armies, you know? We just have like an extra good tank, basically. But that's it. Okay, we killed a unit. That was a whiff. Yeah, so the Guardian of Wind, not so powerful. There are better Guardians, like the Guardian of Water, which is completely busted. Definitely worth the price tag. This Guardian, not so good. But it's okay. We at least got some value out of it there. Speaking of which, what? Oh, okay, never mind. Speaking of value, the game just crashed, so wonderful. We can... Which hero has been exfiltrated? We have no assignment for Zima, and we have no assignment for Efalo. We can upgrade this trader. It's good. Don't do that just now. Oh, I forgot to assign Efalo, and now there's no way to assign it to. Very awkward. I guess we can look at our spies. I'm sure one of them will have the ability to reveal the Empire. I think this is good. Decreasing morale of everyone. Can assign. For some reason that reveal vision didn't work, so I'm a bit confused about that, but okay. Let's get some more mists and predators here. Even demons, I can guess. And did we can buy out the Serum of Etchery next. Although before then we'll probably get the Dust Victory. Yeah, so basically Dust Victory and Science Victory are sort of intertwined for us. Kind of obviously, because we get Dust with Science, etc. You know. Yeah. Let's just fight this fight. Actually, I don't want to risk an auto. Knowing the AI, it's going to botch everything up again. Like the other fight, I was like, there's no way we could lose, and then somehow this is what it is. This Guardian of Wind, not so impressive. This Guardian of Water, deeply impressive. Look at how much damage it does. How? How is it so good? Yeah, that's basically my tip for this week. Guardian of Water overpowered. Yeah, we won that fight very easily. I'm surprised they're not interested in truces, because they're being completely whooped. So, like, the area here is just weird. It should be very interested in a truce, because we've captured their capital, like, we've captured 2 territories, we've basically destroyed most of their armies. I'm very surprised that they're not... Oh, this is a green army, never mind. I guess because they're in our territory, they think, like, maybe they could get a hit on us, but they're not going to, so... Let's just make sure that the most important unit in our army, by far, actually gets to where it needs to go. Nice, is movement there. And we can infiltrate Efado. I thought I revealed the other empire, my bad. That's why I was confused. The other Efado. I I'm in the real follow. Look at that. I should get a level. Not that important. No, why not? Let's see how quick our victory will be. Yeah, we're already on 49. Unfortunately, you can't see the purple here. That will. We can also just buy out the necessary resources to win with wonder victories, and that's something we can do. We don't have enough myth, right? Never mind. Yeah, we could go for this fight as well. They wisely ran away. Yeah, so this part of the game is again a bit less interesting than the rest of the game. Basically, we're kind of crushing it at this point, so we don't have to worry too much about decisions, etc. So yeah, so I guess surprisingly, this sort of 3-base strategy panned out in the end. We managed to build up our empire and win in the end, despite being like way outnumbered in terms of regions. Just by managing our regions better, I think. I don't know if this is something I expect to happen with human players, but yeah. Kind of shows that even if you're down on regions because the start of the game went rough for you, playing defensively and economically is actually a real option. Okay, the team is assembled, and we just need to descend to discover, yeah. So to discover the secrets below Auriga. This is a vast behemoth though. Okay, we have to search the ruins for a dust, or we need to search for a dust engine, which is probably, yeah, which probably means that the spaceship can be powered up. I think the science victory is, or the quest victory is going to give us a shuttle to escape the planet. I assume this was going to happen, actually. I've never actually done it. It's kind of interesting. Oh, it's kind of interesting because I've never actually done it for me. Let's go like this, go bonus dust, go bonus happiness. And that's actually, we can't even go that far. Actually, maybe moving our armies fast was more of a priority. Let's move this up. Yeah. Let's see what we can do with this unit. It's a very powerful ranged unit. Yeah, just Guardians are so powerful. Ha! It did nothing, oh boy. I don't know how much damage this thing does. It's completely ridiculous. So now you know, just build Water Guardians and then fights become trivial. There. Yeah, we killed that guy. But this thing is a complete machine. I don't know how this is still so poorly balanced at this stage of the game either. Like, you know, the game has been out for like in this state for like a while, you know. So surely they should know that this army is just way better than everything else. Like, I get that Guardians should be powerful, like, don't get me wrong, but also, and it's really fun if Guardians are powerful, but it's also like there's a point where like it invalidates everything else, so you start to worry about. I guess everyone can get the Guardians, so it's not overpowered like other factions can't win, but it's overpowered in the sense that, oof, I lost the unit there for no reason. It is overpowered in the sense that it's just like stronger than everything else. So yeah, I guess it does make the endgame combat a bit more interesting in general. Okay, we lost the unit there, but we did trade it for a Guardian, so that's good. Ooh, goodish. So, what is this quest victory and how do we get it? So, search the other dusk lights to find the ruins. Okay. Dusk lights. Dusk lights. And what is this thing? And there's some dangerous shit coming out of those ruins. Okay. So we can use this endless warship, I think, to leave our system. Or leave our planet. It's probably a good idea because Auriga is slowly dying. Let's see. Story Dragoon is great. I mentioned that before. Giving your units 2 bonus morale gives them a ton of defense and attack. We could fight these units, but I don't think we have to. Again, I don't really trust the AI to auto whatever. It saves a lot of time though. Let's search this ruin. So that's a dead end. Let's look for other ruins. There's one there. One there. Should probably go there. And there's also a dust light over here. There's really a lot of dust lights in other territories, like here, here. Yeah. Basically, you need to be in control of the dust lights to get that with victory. And wait, we need to make sure not to walk up the water. That'd be bad. First Shadow Cyclone of Auriga. Alright. This demon is not too great, but it's not bad either. I should have, in my Empire plan, put my points into movement points on units. That's kind of very important. And I did mess that up a little bit. Oh, we can get the Serum of Victory. Excellent. Now we're never losing fights again. This thing is obscene. That's sort of another one of those mechanics which makes sure that once you're winning, you can sort of shut the door very aggressively on people who aren't winning. So yeah. There aren't many catch-up mechanics in these games once a game reaches a certain phase at some point. Or like, unfortunately, like, yeah, like if you have like a top-tier endgame army, you're just going to win almost every fight. That's just how the game is. Let's just pick up that serum. So basically we can quickly, because of our dust production is so high, we can quickly buy out these endgame victory technologies. Let's just make sure we're all together before we fight this. I mean, if we fight it. I think we should just move here and check this place for the power source. And if not, we're gonna have to probably go along here and look for that over there. This ruin is also a dead end. Okay. I guess we'll go through this area. Where else are there ruins? Here, here, here. So blue's territory, basically. Who's blue, anyways? The Aurigans. I say Aurigans for Alai. Because they are the real Aurigans, to be honest. Also, I love the Alai. Check out my playthrough on the Alai. They're really cool. They're really fun to play. Here's another dusk light. Can I cross their border? Okay, we're gonna have to do something about that. Open border. Please. Tank res. I don't actually care what you do. I'm gonna win before you do. So yeah, let's talk terms. It's kind of a thing where things like other stuff stops mattering because we're leading so hard in some ways. Like with the Serum of Ichiru, I think we'll be able to beat every army they can muster, you know. So it doesn't actually matter what. Or like they're not going to overtake us in terms of scientific victory. Oh, this is actually pretty. I like that art. Yeah, but basically we're winning in terms of scientific victory very hard. So no, don't close your borders. Oh, come on. Let's get them to open them again. Come on, you know you want to. Actually, I don't want to give them that. come on, you asshats. Alright, whatever. Where's the last one? Over here. Oh, sorry, light blue is not actually the same color as dark blue. They're different factions. Let's get the shipyard first, though. And with that shipyard, we should bounce over there in that direction. Can I keep our guardians back? We don't need our guardians to complete that quest. We could use the Skyfer and the Mist in our army. Nah, we don't need them. Skyfers look pretty cool. They're basically endless weapons used to contain the guardians, I think. I think something like that. We've already checked that rune, I think. I guess we might as well pull the stupid alchemical thing at this point. Like, why not? I mean, at this point, we can just do whatever we want. We're sort of getting the dust and the science victory side by side. Not 100% necessary that we do that. Although, yeah. Why not? Okay, let's bounce our armies down here. Look at that temple place. And then we do at some point want to open borders with the Volters again. And our army got kicked out because they closed the borders on us. Assholes. So we might not be able to get the quest victory, sadly. And we can just sit back, relax, and get the dust victory. If we do that, we should probably just put everyone on dust, to be honest. Alright. I should do that during my turn. After my turn. And our hero is basically optimal at this point. Yeah, the upgrades for the Wild Walkers don't actually improve our hero's combat effectiveness. Which is fine because the ranged heroes are pretty decent combat warriors, like warriors anyway. Let's make sure we move all our populations over to dust so we can win faster. Alright, cool. Now we just bounce over here. Our armies are very vulnerable while we're embarked, so on the sea. But you know, that happens. Yeah, economic victory should be happening in a couple of turns. I do really want to finish the quest victory. But, you know, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen this time. We'll get it. We'll do it eventually. Yeah. Okay, these heroes leveled up. We don't actually have to upgrade them, to be honest. We have so many heroes infiltrated at this point that we're getting experience, like a ton of experience from learn from others. It's pretty good. So we are invading their territory, but we have Serum of Itery on all our units, so we don't have a problem, I think. We're generating so much dust per turn. Yeah. Off of like very few territories is the thing. You can get it, so it turns out we can actually get a dust victory off of like 3 cities. And I think mostly because of our amazing trade routes. And also our amazing upgrades, basically. Although, there's nothing about this being a low city playthrough, which makes it very good. It's just that it's possible, basically. If you know what to do. Alright. Now, hopefully the the victory condition will be here. Oh, come on. How many dead ends are there? Right. Quite a few, it turns out. I really hope it wasn't in Red's territory. I'd be so sad. That doesn't actually matter. We're just generating so much dust that we're probably going to get the dust victory very quickly. This upgrade looks really cool. We could declare war on them just to complete that quest. Maybe. What I really like about this playthrough is... what I really like about this playstyle with a ton of spies, it lets us really control and manipulate our enemies. And basically, they're back to Cold War here. Okay, I sort of saw that coming. Let's just auto here. I don't actually care too much about the outcome, although it looks like they got their asses kicked. Yeah, this army should be able to move here. Now let's go here. Yeah, let's just skip for the next couple of turns, getting that kind of victory in the game. I really wanted to get the quest victory, but it turns out that's kind of hard for us to do at the moment. It's kind of weird, like, the way these victory tabs work, there's normally one or two which are just way easier to get than the rest. Speaking of which, I should have gotten that science. Other ones don't see as much love in general. Although, we don't actually need the hero that much. At this point, we can just completely cripple other empires with our spies if we want to. 80%. So at the point where you're winning dust victories, you can kind of just buy all the science victories as well. We can... why not? The spy should have been captured, but okay, whatever. We could just kill the industry on the city completely. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, so we could use spies for a lot of harassment here. Although it doesn't actually matter too much because buying back heroes at this stage is completely trivially easy. So. I do like the target governor option. Yeah, I think a crossbow on the map. Okay, we got that. Alchemic Institute, again, not a priority for our empire. Let's bounce. Like it takes till to turn 300, you know? Because that's a possibility, but I guess if people are playing well, it will end before then, but maybe... So we're generating 3% of the required amount. That. Buy some extra grass silk. Don't actually care about all the pillaging they're doing. Nor about my voice disappearing. We don't have enough boosters. Well, it happens. Sometimes you just don't have enough. By dust victory, I mean economic. Again, these last turns of the game, not the most exciting, but okay. They never actually say how Forgotten use stealth. Like, is it some sort of dust magic? Like, how does it work? Which would be kind of hilarious. Maybe this is the only faction where science victory is fun. Okay, we have one more victory or science we need to research. Question is, are we going to get it before the economic victory? No, but I don't really care too much about. That's a good reason not to care. I swear, like, pillaging is so annoying. There are lots of like flappy things going on. Yeah, that was pretty fun. Actually, so it turns out our little like again I managed to win using sticking on 3 bases for a long time. And I really thought like it wasn't gonna work out for us. But as it turns out, it worked out pretty well. Technology, but then with spies we can catch back up. So thanks again for joining me for this match of Endless Space 2. Sorry, Endless Legend. God Lord. Actually, both games are very similar, right? and look forward to more Endless Legend, Endless Space content in the future. So if you liked and learned something about this, and or learned something about this playthrough, then consider subscribing to help me out. Thanks again for joining in, and I look forward to seeing you in future episodes of different games.